Hey guys, happy Thursday. This is Think About It Thursday with Coach Mac. Here's something I want us to think about a little bit. I know, again, everybody, we're all anxious. We're all on uncharted territory right now, uncharted waters with what's going on with this pandemic. And some of us feel one way about it. Some of us feel another way about it. Some of us feel one way about wearing masks. Others feel another way about it. Some feel one way about opening up the country. Another feel one way about sheltering in place. Here's something that I think we can all agree on, is that everybody, from what I see on social media, everybody's concerned about the fact that they're getting bigger, right? Their waistline is growing. So it's not a problem from a vanity perspective, but it is a problem from a allowing our bodies to protect ourselves problem, right? So here, as we increase our weight, it is likely that we are decreasing our body's ability to fight for us. We are decreasing our immune system. Okay, so the more junk that we eat, the more that we increase our sugar intake and highly processed garbage and the sodas we're drinking and all the comfort food stuff that we're doing at home, the more of that we're doing on a regular basis, the more we are driving our immune system down to a place where it's not going to be able to help protect us. And I see people, on social media, and man, I am so heartbroken to see how vile people are. And some people that are friends of mine, and I totally get that we all have and should have our opinion, our perception, our perspective, our thoughts, our beliefs, our who we believe in, what we want to believe. It's all going to be a little bit different. Every one of us is going to be a little bit different. Sometimes it might even be a little bit similar, but it's always going to be a little bit different because none of us are the same when it comes down to, the way that we think, feel, believe, from what we've learned, how we grew up, the people around us. Everything's a little bit different. One thing that is true that we are the same is we are all humans in the same journey together. And kindness, unlike this whole, thing with washing our hands and stuff, that should not be new, right? But it seems like it's new. Everybody's talking about washing their hands now. I don't know why we didn't wash our hands before. But being kind is something that we should have always been doing. And now, I think more so than ever, people have to really be thinking about that and elevating. We're always trying to elevate people's health consciousness and mindfulness around what we eat and how we fuel our bodies. But it's also important to be thinking about who we surround ourselves on social media. I'm going to challenge you right now. If you've got that person that cuts and pastes their same exact comment on 25 different people's posts just to get their point across, that person needs to be gone. That's my opinion. Because they're spending too much time on social media trying to tell you what they think and what they feel and trying to impose their will on everybody else. I see it all the time. It's driving me absolutely bonkers. So, again, I totally am in favor of people having, a voice and in favor of people thinking, for themselves and getting information and formulating their own, thought process and stuff from the information that they get. And if people want to share it on their page, that's one thing. But when people go on other people's pages and just totally spit venom and trying to impose their will on them and making them feel, bad, and I've seen that so many times. A few people have done it to me. I don't really feel, that bad. But when people feel, different than I feel, as long as they, handle their response, professionally and politely and kindly, and I try to navigate that line of being positive and optimistic and also being in tune with what's going on and not being naive. So, here's the big challenge, though. I really, 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 really want you all to be thinking about your immune system. Less time thinking about what you want everybody to think and feel, the same as you, and more time working on yourself and your health. Because no matter what, we're all going to open up the doors at one time. We're all going to get back into going out shopping. We're all going to get back out into the public. We're all going to get back around people, whether you shelter in place a little bit longer, whether you're an essential and you're already out navigating carefully or not, whether you're going to be soon, whether you're going to stay home for another month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months before you actually come out. When you come out, the virus is not going to be eradicated. It is not going to be 100% gone. There are illnesses, there are viruses, there are things out there, and if you don't protect your body in a way to give yourself a chance to fight that off, then that really is something that you need to be thinking about in a big way right now. I understand comfort food. I understand it. I struggle with it myself. But if we don't have an elevated health consciousness, if we don't elevate our mindfulness, if we don't increase our PMA, positive mental attitude, we're going to be in trouble, because our immune system is going to continue to decrease the more negativity we see and feel and think. And the more that we stay locked in and we're washing our hands so much, this is the very thing that we're trying to avoid, which is this coronavirus right now, COVID-19. We're trying to protect ourselves from it. We are going to have to face it. You are going to come in contact with it somehow, somewhere, some way. If it spreads the way that the scientific, that they're saying, the CDC is saying, the WHO's saying, and all that. If it is so contagious and it moves around and it spreads and it's on touch points and aerosol from spray, we're going to come in contact with it somehow, some way. So it comes down to, is our body going to be strong enough, well enough to heal itself by itself when come in contact with that? Okay? So the choice is yours, the choice is mine. Obesity and corona do not go well together, okay? Obesity and corona do not go well together. Cigarette smoking, lung disease, and hypertension, and corona, COVID-19 do not go well together. We can't stay in our house forever, people. So when it's time for you to get out safely and comfortably and strategically, and when you feel comfortable doing that, just remember, you gotta have your immune system up. So build it up now. Think about it now. If there's any way that we can help you, please send us a message. But I strongly encourage you to think about fueling your body, and thinking about everything that you eat is either fueling your body or it's harming your body. And right now is the time to build the immune system up. All right? You know that old saying, I'm going to leave you with this, that we are a lot like the 5 people we surround ourselves with the most. That's who we kind of become like. Well, here's the other spin on that. I do believe that the social circle that you put yourself in when it comes to social media, you're going to become an awful lot like them too. So be careful who you're hanging out with. Be careful who you're sharing information from and with. Be careful who you're going deep into their commentary. Just be careful. And I'm not saying that for one way or another. I'm saying that for both ways and every which way in between. And that goes for everything. I'm just saying, be careful of your mind. Be careful of your body. And elevate your health consciousness. Elevate your PMA, positive mental attitude. Elevate your mindfulness around what you're eating, and quickly get ready to elevate your immune system's ability to fight off the virus. All right? Have a happy, healthy evening. This is Think About It Thursday with Coach Mac, and we look forward to serving you soon. Later.